Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 165 centimeters tall with a reach of 168. And she'll be facing Jessica McCaskill. She weighed in at 59 kilos on the button. She stands 168 centimeters tall with a reach 175 centimeters.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced. The McCaskill, Jessica McCaskill, quite simply one of the best fighters in the world today.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now, from Bray, Ireland, here is a two-division undisputed champion of the world, introducing Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now, from Chicago, Illinois, an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, introducing Jessica McCaskill.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
This is going to be that fight. This is what people are going to be talking about forever and a day.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This is a rematch between Jessica McCaskill and Katie Taylor. They met in 2017 for the lightweight title, with Taylor winning a unanimous decision.
Jessica McCaskill, Katie Taylor. Now let's look at this fight. The first fight, they fought 10 rounds. Katie Taylor was sharp, beat it to the punch every time. The back end of the fight, that's when she started to wail a bit. That's when people at ringside saying, is she losing it? What's happening here? That's when McCaskill came back, started to pull back the fight, making Taylor have to really dig in deep and get it. But Taylor's timing is everything. She knew when to turn it on the last minute of each round, the last 30 seconds of each round, towards the back end. But it was obvious she was timing towards the end. Are these signs? Are these signs of a timing fighter? We don't know, but I tell you this. Taylor needs to be on her A game, otherwise it's going to slip away.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Jessica McCaskill is down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about
Relax.
Here we go for round two. You can see the frustration on her face in the corner. She knows it is go time now. Fight or flight. She's got to get back in it in this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well done with that counter shot. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. That jab won't score. They exchange punches. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor and there's the bell to start round three. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Hook misses. Good counter punching. Nice stop, but that won't score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice counter. No rest for the weary. Not a lot of punch output. Hold her right there. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Talk about Katie Taylor and
I love that.
here we go in round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hook misses. straight right, just misses. Nice defense with that jab. She wasn't ready for that counter. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what you do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Let's talk about Katie Taylor.
What are you doing?
Time for the 5th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Oh, McCaskill might get knocked out. How did they survive that?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Jab misses. She got clipped by that counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor.
To switch.
Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nobody home with that hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Whoa, wait a minute! The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor and that. Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come.
And down goes Katie Taylor. She knocked her spark out with that shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your glove.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. What a massive shot there, down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Katie Taylor.
Completely.
And we enter the 8th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. Hold that thought. Oh, McCaskill. What a shot. Down goes Jessica. Let's watch that again and replay from a different...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens...
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Oh, we rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is now. Let's talk about McCaskill. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They got out of the way of that right hook. She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just... Whoa, wait a minute! We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They miss with the jab. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor. This is the 10th. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheat...
Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. The McCaskill goes down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Well done with that counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. One round. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Keep in mind, both of these fighters got knocked down in the prior round.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Good counter counterpunch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. McCaskill stumbling backwards. She's in real trouble. And finally, McCaskill couldn't take anymore. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.